So this is a topic test that is designed to help you gauge a level of preparation in a timed test for topics that you've done. So once you're done with basic concepts of a specific topic, you can take this test. Once you do take the test, only then look at the video for this test to give you a perspective of what could have been a good attempt. And there are more than 200 such topic tests available on our Bodhee Prep Android app. The link for which is in the description below. This test is profit loss and discount. Test number 5 is mentioned in the app. Overall analysis for this test is this was an easy test. I think the attempts could have gone up to almost 8 questions, and the time to attempt would also be somewhere in the range of 16 to 19 minutes. So, a quick fire test that should have been completed as soon as possible. Looking at questions, Cadbury offers a packet of 5 chocolates at the list price of 4 chocolates, and on purchasing 19 such packets, gives 1 packet absolutely free. A trader receives 20 packets of the chocolates in the offer and sells each chocolate at its list price. What is net profit? Now, the trader has 20 packets, each having 5 chocolates. Suppose the list price of each chocolate is rupees 5 chocolate. Therefore, the selling price for this person will be 20 into 5 into 5, 20 packets, 5 chocolates each. Or rather, just let the list price be 1 rupee per chocolate. Therefore, his total selling price will be 20 into 5, which is 100. What is the cost price? Now, for the cost price, the one of the packets is completely free. So the person has to pay for 19 packets. And on that 19 packets also, he has to just pay for a list price of 4 packets, list price of 4 chocolates, because he gets 1 chocolate free. So the cost price will be 19 into 4, which is 76. We have to find the profit percent. Profit percent will be profit 100 minus 76 upon 76. Cost price into 100, which is 24 upon 76 into 100. 24 divided by 4, 6 upon 19 into 100. 6 upon 19. 6 upon 18 would have been 33.33. 6 upon 18 would have been 1 by 3rd, 33.33. This will be just less than 33.33 from the options. 31.58 becomes the answer. Again, easy question, should be able to solve it within 90 odd seconds. Definitely something that should be done in the test. Instead of a meter scale, a cloth merchant uses 120 centimeter while buying. So when he pays for 100 centimeters or 1 meter, suppose the cost price is rupees 1 per centimeter, he will get 120 120 centimeter of cloth. So he will pay for 100 centimeters, which is rupees 100, and get 120 centimeters while buying. Uses 80 meter scale while selling the same cloth. So 80 centimeter, the seller shows as 100 centimeters or 1 meter. Use 80 centimeter scale. Whereas, so if he shows 80 centimeters, 100 centimeter, multiply by 1 by 5. 120 centimeters, he will show as 150 centimeters. He has this 120 centimeter cloth. So he will claim to be selling 150 centimeters. Because 120 he shows as 150. If he offers a discount of 20% on cash payment, suppose someone comes to buy this 120 centimeter, he claims to sell 150. So he will charge or claim rupees 150 because price is rupees 1 per centimeter. On cash payment, there is 20% discount. So discount offered will be 20% of 150, which is 30 rupees. And therefore, net selling price will be 150. Net SP will be 150 minus 30, which is 120. He paid 100 rupees, he got 120 rupees, so profit will be 20%. Again, faulty weights based question. If you understand the concept, maybe a moderate level, and because of the numbers used, 20% increase in one case, 25% in decrease in one case, overall 50% increase, and then a discount of 20% gives us 20% profit. The numbers are easy, so the solving time should not be beyond 2 minutes. Another approach here could be when he buys, he gets 120 instead of 100. So this is an increase of 20%. While selling, he claims 80 as 100. So that is an increase of 20 on a base of 80, which is 1 by 4, 25%. This will lead to a net increase of 20 plus 25 plus 20 into 25 upon 100, which will be 50%. On this, 20% discount is given, and therefore net profit will be 50 minus 20 minus 50 into 20 upon 100. So this becomes 30 minus 10, which is 20%. Even this could have been done. So solving time about or ideally less than 2 minutes. Concept wise, maybe moderate level of question. The cost of manufacturing a tape recorder is 1500. The manufacturer fixes the marked price 20% above the cost. Cost of manufacturing allows a discount in such a way to get profit 8%. Discount is P percent is equal to M percent minus D percent minus MD upon 100. Profit is 8. Markup is 20. We have to find discount. Just put the values and solve. So this will be minus 12 is equal to minus D by 5. So 12 is equal to 5D plus D, 6D by 5. D is equal to 10. So the discount is 10% or 0.1, or we can say cost price 100, marked price 20% more 120, selling price 108, profit of 8. So discount of 12 on a base of 120, which is 1 by 10%, 1 by 10 into 100, 10% or 0.1, option D. Straightforward, easy question. Apply formula, get the answer. Not more than 90 seconds to solve the question. An article cost rupees 800 is marked at 11200. So if we look at markup percent is 11200 minus 8000, which is 3200 is the markup. 3200 on cost price upon 100. This is the markup percent. 0000 cancel, 00 cancel, 8 4 32. Markup is 40%. Discount X%, profit 12%, value of X. Again, profit is equal to M percent minus D percent minus MD upon 100, all values in percentage. Profit 12, markup 40, D minus 40, D upon 100. This becomes minus 28. 12 minus 40 is equal to minus D minus 2 by 5 D. 2D by 5. This becomes 28 is equal to 5 plus 7. 5 plus 2, 7D by 5. 7 4s are 28. D is equal to 5 4s are 20%, which is in fraction 20 by 100 or 0.2. Again, direct application of the formula. Assuming values we could have also done. If we wanted to solve, we could have also solved. From here, profit is given, find out selling price. And from selling price and mark price, you could find the discount. But I think this will be faster. Moderate level, because here the values were given, and that can have an effect when we start finding the numbers rather than just working with percentage. So I'm saying moderate, and the calculation time might go up to 2 minutes. If we are working with 8000, then getting the profit of 12%, finding CSP, and from there calculating the value of X. In that case, the solving time will go up. A tradesman marks his goods 10% above the cost price, markup percent, allows his customer a 10% discount on the mark price. How much profit or loss does he make? Profit is equal to markup minus discount minus markup into discount upon 100. This will simply be 10 minus 10, 0, minus 1%. 1% means minus means loss, 1% means 1%. So 1% loss becomes the answer. You can assume values as well. Cost price 100, markup of 10. So this becomes 110 on this discount of 10%. 10% of 110 is 11. 11 minus 110, 99. Hence, we can see loss of 1%. Again, just putting the formula should not take more than a minute. Very easy question. While selling a watch, a shopkeeper gives a discount of 5%. If he gives a discount of 6%, he earns 15 less as profit. Suppose marked price is 100x. In the first case, discount is 5% of this, which is 5x. So selling price will be 100 minus 5x, 95x. In the second case, discount is 6% of 100. which is 6x. So the second selling price will be 100 minus 6, which is 94x. Clearly, the difference in selling price will be the difference in earning as well. And therefore, 95x minus 94x will be 15, which means x is equal to 15. What is the mark price? Mark price is 100x or 15 into 100, 1500. Option C becomes the answer. Overall, again, easy question at max moderate. Just get the values and subtract to get the answer. Could have attempted this in the exam as well. If on the marked price, the difference of selling price with a discount of 30% and two successful discounts of 20 and 10% is 72. Now, first of all, let the mark price be 100x. In the first case, discount is 30%, which is 30x. So, selling price in the first case will be 100 minus 30x, which is 70x. In the second case, discounts are 20% and 10% successively. So, overall discount will be minus 20 minus 10 minus plus 20 into 10 upon 100, which will be minus 30 plus 2 or minus 28%. So the discount in the second case, 28% of 100x will be 28x, and therefore selling price 2 will be 100 minus 28, which will be 72x. The difference is 72, so 72x minus 70x, that if one mark difference in selling price. So 72 minus 70x is given as 72, 2x is equal to 72, x is equal to 36. Then the mark price is 36 into 100, which is 3600 becomes the answer. If we are not comfortable with this concept, we can also say if mark price were 100, reducing it by 20% gives us 80x. Reducing this further by 10%, 10% of 80 is 8, 8 minus 80 is 72x. Hence, we can get this 72x. Either ways, easy question at most moderate, but very similar to the previous question. Maximum 2 minutes to solve the question should be done in the exam. The shopkeeper sold an item for 1510. Selling price is rupees 1510. After giving a discount of 24.5%, so we can calculate market price, and thereby incurred a loss of 10%. He sold the item without, had he sold the item without discount, his net profit would have been. Now we can see that cost price into 1 minus 10 upon 100, because there is a loss, will be equal to selling price, which will be 1510. This is 1 by 10, 1 minus 1 by 10 is 9 by 10. Does not divide 151567. So cost price is 15100 upon 9. Similarly, if you look at marked price into 1 minus discount upon 100, 24.5 upon 100 will be equal to 1510. This becomes 100 minus 24.5. 5.5, 9, 10, 30, 75.5. 75.5 upon 100 is equal to 1510. So MP becomes 1510 into 100 upon 75.5. To remove this decimal, I'm multiplying by 10. Now, if we look at it, 75.7555 into 2 will be 5, 5, 10, 0, 1, 1, 1510. I'm sorry, 1510. 7 to the 14, 7 5 is 10, 150, and 10, 70, 1510. So this kind of cancels out, gives us 2. Mark price becomes 2000. Now it says, had he sold the item without discount? So in that case, selling price would be 2000. So what would be the profit? Profit in that case would be new selling price, which is the mark price itself, 2000, minus cost price 15100 by 9, which becomes 9 to the 18, 18,000 minus 15100 by 9, which is 2900 by 9. 18,000 minus 151. 2900 by 9. So this is nothing but 9 3s are 27, 20, 9 2s are 18, 20, 9 2s are 18, 322 by 9. Option D becomes the answer. If I look at this question, the level of difficulty may not be very high, but this term was a bit of a problem because it was not divisible by 9 here. So calculations might take a bit of time. So calculation time could go up to 2.5 minutes. And therefore, I'm saying moderate level with respect to the other questions in the test. A single discount equivalent to successive discounts of 10, 20, and 25. Start with 100. Changing the order of a percentage decrease does not change the answer. So let us decrease this by 20, 25%, 20% first. 20% of 100 is 20, so this becomes 80. Let us decrease this by 25%. 25% of 80 will be 1 by 4 of 80, which will be 20. 1 by 4 of 80, which will be 20. Decrease 80 by 20, we get 60. Then decrease this by 10%. 10% of 60 is 6, so 60 minus 6 is 54. Overall discount 100 to 54, which is 100 minus 54 or 46. 46 upon 100, which is 0.46. Or we could have used a successive percentage change. Overall discount we are calculating. So 20 for 20 and 25, discount will be minus 20 minus 25 plus 20 into 25 upon 100. Since this value I remember, I'm using this first. Minus 40%, and then this 40 with 10. So minus 40 minus 10 plus 40 into 10 upon 100. Minus 50 plus 4, which is minus 46%. Minus 46% is discount of 46% or 0.46. Or we could have used multiplying factor. Because of 10% discount, multiplying factor will be 9 by 10. For 20%, it will be 8 by 10. For 25%, it will be 3 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 1 minus 10 upon 100. 1 minus 20 upon 100. 1 minus 25 upon 100. So this becomes 4 2s are 9 3s are 27, 2s are 54. 54 upon 100, which can be written as 1 minus 46 upon 100. So a net decrease of 46% is happening. Either or any of the way that you can think of, in all ways, it's an easy question, should not take more than 90 seconds to solve. A shopkeeper sells a badminton racket whose mark price is 30 at a discount of 15%, even then makes a profit of 20. Cost price of the racket is cost price, selling price, mark price. Mark price is 30, discount 15%. So selling price will be mark price into 1 minus 15 upon 100. This becomes 3 by 20. Therefore, 30 into 1 minus 17 by 20, which is 51 by 2 or 25.5. On the cost price, it's a profit of 20%. So we can say cost price into 1 plus 20 upon 100 is equal to 25.5 selling price. 1 by 5 CP into 1 plus 1 by 6 by 5 is equal to 25.5. CP is equal to 25.5 upon 6 into 5. Multiply, will be multiply by 2. Multiply by 2 in the numerator denominator, we'll get 5 2s are 10, 255 by 12. So this is 12 2s are 24, 1 5, 12 1s are 12, 30, 0.2, 24, 605, 21.25, and therefore cost price is 21.25. Again, can look at it different ways, but I think this is a straightforward, easy question. Since we had discount and we had profit, we could have looked at, found out markup percent from there directly, and then use that markup percent on 30 to get the answer as well. But in any case, you'll have to do one calculation. So it could be any, yeah, we'll have to do one calculation. It could be either of the way. Both cases, easy question. And therefore, if I look at the overall test, as I said initially, it is overall an easy test. Eight odd questions can be attempted. And for me, the attempt questions would be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So basically, the questions that I may not attempt in this test would be 2 and 8. Let's just quickly look at the questions as well. Again, of the questions that were mentioned, I might have left this because there were 2, 3 values if time is a problem. Otherwise, all questions I thought were doable. Maybe might have left this as well because 1510 was a number which and then 24.5. So just to save time, I might have left this questions. But again, in this test, about 8 questions, 7 to 8 definitely net correct are required to get a decent percentile, which is 95 plus.